the most influential small YouTubers so that you can get way beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. So thank you for joining us. We're going to put some channels up on the screen. What I want to do is just describe to you how it is that we're going to connect with everybody the right way in the chat. So what we do is we visit channels one by one. You watch a short video in full, leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video, give the creator a thumbs up, and then subscribe to them if you enjoyed their content. We, of course, subscribe to everybody. And then come back here into the chat and leave a single emoji next to their name, usually a heart, and that lets everybody know what you're doing. We're all here for the same thing, so please don't be shy. Connect with everybody that you see come through here today. And what we will do is get to everybody. We will feature channels on the screen, typically in order. What I'd like you to do is when you visit anybody for a live stream, you really need to stay for about 15 minutes as a minimum. And the reason why is because that allows them to get the maximum credit for the time that you've spent there, views, watch hours, and whatnot. So I've got a little system here to try to decide how I'm going to order who I'm going to put up on the screen first. But in the meantime, we'll just get right to it. So I will describe a couple of other things after I welcome a few people here. Ms. Terrell, I don't know if you're back. Hopefully you are. You're here very, very early because you were connected to the Hoops Family Network. So the Hoops Family Network is in the house. Thank you. Kristen Welton, of course, is here. Clayton Irish Vlogs is back again for what I believe is the third time. Lady C Queen Foodie, thanks for coming back. Michael Anchor's Music, it's good to see you again. I know we're connected both on my personal channel as well as here at Tuber Chat. MJ and J Family Mukbangs, we know we can always count on your support, so thank you for coming in. So the first thing I'll do is get a channel up on the screen. So let's look at the Hoops Family Network to get things started. Today you'll notice, for those of you who've been here before, that, and Cooking with Q and more just came in. So the Hoops Family Network and Cooking with Q, as you see on the featured channels list on the Tuber Chat front page of the channel, they are very much inspiration in the creation of Tuber Chat and everything that we're doing here. So let's get the Hoops Family Network up on the screen, and then I will describe to you a couple of other things. So here we go. Now we know that the Hoops Family Network, first of all, is a wonderful supporter and, like I said, an inspiration and very much helpful in the everything that we're doing here with Tuber Chat in helping to decide how things are going to go and what we're going to do to try to maximize your impact and help you get way beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Hoops Family Network is very knowledgeable, very generous in sharing the knowledge that she does have, Amanda from the Hoops Family Network, and she just dropped a video less than about an hour ago. And then, not to mention, every Saturday she drops a video which is a shout out where it is a support system for other YouTubers, typically with less than 10,000 subscribers, small YouTubers we like to say, and she basically picks people who she knows are supportive, who she knows comes back and watches videos, comments, likes, and all those great things. So if you have the ability to share us out, I hope that you will, whether it's on your community tab or if you have Twitter or Facebook or any of those types of things. Thank you so far already for the Hoops Family Network and Cooking with Q and more for sharing this out, as you always do. I really appreciate that. And then let's move on to Kristen Welton. Now, the Hoops Family Network dropped a video just an hour ago, and Kristen dropped a video just 2 hours ago. So I happen to know that they have fresh things for us to watch, and here we go. So I don't know how many of you are fans of David's Tea. It's a big franchise that seems to be doing very well, at least here in Canada. I don't know how far that franchise spreads, but she did an unboxing that you can check out. She's done a handful of unboxings on her channel, as well as many other different things. We happen to live in Niagara Falls, and she did a video just a couple of weeks ago that was describing the drive and the beautiful scenery as she drives by the Niagara Falls on her way to work every day. So that's something you might also want to check out. So in the meantime, I will also mention, hopefully everybody is connecting with each other in the chat as well. If you want to make arrangements to swap playlists with each other, then I want to encourage that. I happen to know that most of the people in the chat right now are willing to swap playlists for watch hours, as is anybody in blue. First of all, the moderators are all willing to run playlists for people, and happy to have playlists run for them as well. So please reach out if you're in need of watch hours, if you haven't got your 4,000 yet, and we can help you get there as well. So I'm just going to move on to the next channel. Clayton Irish Vlogs is here for what I believe is the third time. So I'm just going to grab his channel. I wonder if those of you have already got the Go to Channel extension for Chrome if you're on a computer. It seems to work very well in replacing the old Go to Channel function that we lost from YouTube not too long ago. So I guess it's not going to pop up for me too easily right this second, but I will just do my search and replace. Just do it here for now. Clayton Irish Vlogs is in need of getting moving with subscribers. Hopefully we managed to get you a couple over the last couple of days, but you know what it's like. We all start with very low numbers on our channels, and it feels great when you start getting the first 10, 20, and 30 subscribers. So I hope everybody will show some support to Clayton Irish Vlogs, as he has come back repeatedly to us already to support us here at Tuber Chat. Maybe we can see him climb a little bit and have a great end to the weekend and a great start to the week in gaining a few subscribers. In the meantime, I will just mention a few other places that you can connect with us here at Tuber Chat. First of all, to get the most out of everything that we're doing here, you're going to want to go to tuberchat.com and sign up for our email list. And what that will allow you to do is stay informed about everything that we're doing here at Tuber Chat. Since we've just started this past weekend, we've got a lot in store for you. One of the things we're doing is featuring creators just like yourself across all of our social media networks. And so by signing up at tuberchat.com and signing up for that email list, you'll shortly receive an email with instructions so that you can apply to become a featured creator, where we are going to feature you across our Instagram page as well as Facebook. We have a group where you're welcome to post your videos, as well as a page where you can keep informed about everything we're doing. We will be featuring you on our Twitter account as well. And then, of course, we have a forum on Reddit where everybody is free to post their videos. Luckily, we've got a few people starting to be active in there already. And then you know that because it's such a small community, your videos are going to get seen by people, and you might be able to get at least some views, comments, and likes, if not some constructive criticism and feedback, if that is also what you're looking for. So again, the best way to get the most out of Tuber Chat is to go to tuberchat.com, sign up for that email list, and then you'll be informed about everything that we're doing here. So as we move along, thank you again, Clayton Irish Vlogs, for coming in. And then Lady C Queen Foodie is up next. So Lady C Queen Foodie is not yet connected here on the Tuber Chat account. So what I'm going to do is take one of your videos right now. I will take this one here, Mother's Day Review. So you're actually posting very frequently. Look at this. 3 days, 2 days, 1 day, 23 hours, 7 hours. Like, wow, you're really posting a lot, which is fantastic. It's good to see a channel so active. Like I said, I can't subscribe or watch videos while I live stream, but what I will do is take your Mother's Day video here and I will add it into the watch later. And what that will allow me to do is I will go through the watch later list after this live stream. I will watch your video. in full. I will comment on it. I will give you a thumbs up. I will subscribe to you. And in that way, I'll make sure that that connection sticks, because we always want to make sure that we're doing it the right way. So I know I have instructions always floating at the bottom of the screen, but just to remind everybody the way that we go about this. So you visit a channel one by one that you see in the chat, somebody you'd like to connect to. You visit their channel, watch a short video in full. It must be more than a minute long. And then you leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video, preferably much more than just a few words, because the algorithm favors comments and things like that that are a couple of sentences long to even a short paragraph. And we want to make sure that your connections stick. That's the best way to do it. As well, you'll give the creator a thumbs up. If you enjoyed their content, you subscribe to them. We always subscribe to everybody. And then you come back into the chat here, leave a single emoji next to their name, and that lets them know that you've connected, and they will get right back to you. We're all here for the same thing, so I hope that everybody is going to connect with each other. Certainly don't be shy. There's a lot that we can accomplish together as the community builds and as we support each other. You'll find a lot of people coming back over and over again. Michael Anker's music is one of these people. We're connected both on my personal account, and I'll drop a message for you right now just in case you want to connect with me personally. My name is Kevin K. I am absolutely willing to swap playlists with anybody if you'd like to do that. Michael Anker's connected with me several months ago on my personal channel and is now here on Tuber Chat as well connected. So this is somebody who you know is aggressively supporting people and working very much on their channel to try to grow just like we all are. So Michael Inkers is somebody who's fairly active. As you can see, we've got 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 1 week ago. Of course, my suggestion is always to be posting videos at least once a week where you can. Michael Inkers is so close to that 300 mark right now that I hope we can get you there today. There certainly are enough people in the chat right now. If everybody supports everybody and connects with everybody, you should see a good influx of subscribers today just from what we're doing here on this live stream. So that certainly is my wish for you, for everyone here. And then again, if you want to, if you're working on watch hours for yourselves, you're free to make arrangements, of course, with everybody in the chat as well for swapping playlists. It's very simple. You just simply run a playlist for somebody else. They run a playlist for you. My suggestion in that case, and I will take a second to self-promote just to show you what I'm talking about here. When I go to my own channel, I just want to show you what I've done, and hopefully you'll do the same thing. Here I am here. And at the bottom of the channel, you will see that I've got a playlist here called Run This Playlist Watch Hours. What that has in it is every video that I've put out personally that is not a live stream. So you don't want to have, you want to have at least one playlist. Hoops Family Network does a good job of this as well. I'm going to pop hers up again. So the Hoops Family Network has a playlist, and I just want to have a quick look and find it. Binge Watch Loop. And then when you look at this playlist, so this has every video that the Hoops Family Network has put out. There's 108 videos in there. No videos from any other creators and no live streams. And that's my suggestion for everybody. Is to have a playlist like this so that people can support you in the way that they want. So next we look at cooking with Q and more. So Q is a personal friend, somebody from originally the TMC family, who does a lot of posting and is very active, now runs 2 channels, and is very focused and very aggressive about the growth on the channel that he's working on right now, which is this here, Cooking with Q and More. So hopefully you'll connect with Q. As I've mentioned, Q and the Hoops Family Network are very much inspirational, not only in everything that we're doing here at Tuber Chat, but as well responsible for the launch of my personal growth. Just to give you a quick story, before January 1st, I believe I had less than 200 subscribers, and I managed to gain another 900 over the next 3 months to long surpass my 1,000 subscribers on my personal channel. And it was the Hoops Family Network and the TMC family that started introducing me to this community, and everybody in it, a lot of generous and considerate people who not only want to help you do well, but will help pull you and push you along whenever you need it. So these are very generous people. These are people who you can count on, first of all, to keep coming back, watching, liking your videos, running playlists for you, and sharing their knowledge so that you can maximize your impact while you're trying to grow your channel, as we all are. So next we're going to look at MJ&J Mukbangs, which is another channel that I've been having a great time with over the last couple of days. A wonderful supporter for Tuber Chat, first of all, but I managed to join her on a live the other day, just at this one here, the Monica's Friday Night Love Connection, right after we did our live stream just a couple of days ago here on Tuber Chat. So we had a good time, and she's got a captive audience, and is obviously what she does, as a matter of fact, is feature channels as well, and help you expose what you're trying to do to her audience so that you can grow some more connections as well. Okay, so I will take another moment just to remind everybody. Hopefully you can connect with each other, connect with everybody in the chat. Some of the people will come in and out of the chat as they are looking to connect with you, to visit your channel, watch one of your videos, and then they will come back here as well. So if you'd like to connect with anybody, just mention their name. And all you do is put an @ symbol. If you're on a computer, it doesn't work as easily on the phone. If you're on a computer, you can use the @ symbol. As soon as you start typing a couple of letters, their name comes up, and that lets them know very easily that you want to connect with them. And then you can do the things you need to do. So, for instance, Cooking with Q and More is multitasking right now, so very much here and in the chat, but also doing other work. As a matter of fact, I understand he may be filming right now. So he will be in and out of the chat, and that's fine. We're just happy that everybody's here. We're all very busy. And just to make another quick point, as our channels get bigger and bigger, as you follow more people and as more people follow you, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody that you want to as often and as much as you'd like to. So we appreciate every moment that you're spending with us here at Tuber Chat. And then as well, in order to get the most out of everything that we're doing, I'll remind you again just to head to tuberchat.com and sign up for that email list. The reason why is because we have a lot of other social networks, and they're building and growing as well. We have an Instagram, we have Facebook group and page, we have Twitter, as well as a Reddit forum, and we will be expanding all of that as well. And we want to be able to maximize your impact while we're live streaming, and especially while we're finished live streaming for the day. So we're done for today in a couple of hours, and then we will be back this coming Friday, so a few days from now. But in the meantime, we still want you to have opportunity to connect with other people, and you can do that both on our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and especially the Reddit forum, and then as well with tuberchat.com. You just sign up for that email list, and we'll keep you informed of everything else that we're doing. So Kira Welton is always here as well. Let's have a look at her. Now, like I said, the moderators, everybody in blue, is somebody that's basically here to assist with the chat. They're here for you. They're here for all of us. And then, obviously, Kira is very close to me. Kristen, her mother, is my girlfriend. Kira is my BFF forever. So we are together all the time. She has her own channel. It's very much hers. She's been doing a lot of filming lately. Her mother's been helping her with filming, doing a lot of editing, and then we're going to try to get Kira to aggressively grow her channel as well. So you can already see, for those of you who do know her already, that her subscribers are chugging along and growing. Every time we do a live stream, she manages to gain a few, and I hope you all do. I hope everybody does. So I hope you won't be shy. Everybody just connect with each other in the chat. Kira is also somebody who runs playlists for people, as is Kristen. And I know I mentioned that already, but anybody in blue, all of the moderators are willing to run playlists for anybody. So if you need watch hours, if you don't have 4,000 yet, or if you've only just got your 4,000, you still want to keep working at it, because it's a rolling 12-month 4,000 that you have to have. And I'd hate to see you dip below the 4,000 after you get it. But we are all willing to run playlists for each other. So if that's what you'd like to do, then Kira and Kristen are people that you can connect with, as well as Cooking with Q and More and the Hoops Family Network. MJ and J Mukbangs, I think, let us know yesterday that she's willing to do it as well. So let's look at Skylove Vlog and see what's happening here. So Skylove Vlog has just put a video up between the last 24 to 48 hours, one day ago, which is great. So we've got, and it's an intro. So it's a good way to have a look at what this channel is going to bring. Thank you for coming in, by the way. It's great that you're posting so frequently. I see 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 1 week ago. So you're doing a fantastic job of posting even more frequently than once a week. And that's a great thing. I'd love to see you get the front page of your channel dressed up, and as well to get your links up here in the banner section on your channel. It just gives people an easier way to connect with you and get watching your videos right away. Which does have a video right here, only 2 minutes long. So when I describe the way that we connect with each other properly here in Tuber Chat and other growth streams like this, the way to do it correctly is to visit a channel one by one, and then you watch a short video in full. It must be more than a minute. I usually aim for videos between a minute and 3 minutes where possible when I do it myself. And then you leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video, and you give the creator a thumbs up, of course. And then if you enjoyed their content, you subscribe to them. We subscribe to everybody. And then you come back into the chat and leave a single emoji next to their name, typically a heart, and then they know what that means, and they will get back to you immediately after. We're all here for the same thing, so please don't be shy. Feel free to connect with everybody in the chat. We're all here to aggressively grow our channels. So, Margana Lubis, I hope I'm pronouncing that properly. Let's have a look at what your channel has got going on for us right now. Let me just make sure that I get to the right channel, because it didn't come up right away. We are not already connected, but why do I see the thumbnail at the top here? Looks like the right thumbnail, but it doesn't look like the right channel. Let me see if I can pull my maneuver here. It's going to take a second to get to this because the go-to channel extension, for those of you who've used it on Chrome, what happens is every time you refresh the page, as you'll see right now, it doesn't want to come right up. I need another message. So Margana Lubis, hopefully you're still in the chat. I know I'm a few minutes behind there, but if you can, just drop another message so that I can get to your channel easily. So it pops up here, and I will leave that window open so that I can do a better job of connecting. And I'll move along to It's Fifi777. It's Fifi, is it your first time here with us on Tuber Chat? Because I know you're connected to me personally on YouTube with my own channel as well. I wonder if this is your first time coming into our live stream. So I'm certainly happy to have you here. Oh no, you've been here once before, so forgive me for saying that. And I just can't remember which day it was that you were here, but that's okay. So luckily you're here now. So it's Fifi777 is somebody who I happen to know is a supportive creator. Very active, as you can see. She's posting a lot of videos frequently. And then somebody that I see in other people's live streams and commenting on other people's videos. So it's somebody that you know is going to come back and do the things that we all like, which is, give comments, likes, watch videos, things like that. So thank you very much for coming in again. I know we see a few new people coming in. I'm not going to skip over anybody or miss anybody. If I do, then please don't be shy and just let me know, because I tend to be far behind. I want to give everybody at least a couple of minutes of screen time. But if I skip over your channel or I miss it, just please mention something. You can see how far back I am in the chat by who I'm talking to as they come in for the first time. And we're going to move on to King Art 70 right now, for instance. Just take a look back here and see, did we hear from our friend? Not yet. That's okay. So King Art 70 is a new connection for Tuber Chat, and I cannot watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I will do is take one of your recent videos. Let's have a look. I'll just take your latest one. I'm going to add it into my watch later. What that will allow me to do is I will, after this stream, I will go through the watch later list. I will watch that video. I will comment on it. I will give it a thumbs up. And I will subscribe to you, and in that way I will make sure that the connection sticks. We always want to make sure that we're connecting the right way, and the way that we do that is you just pick somebody out of the chat one by one, visit their channel, watch a short video in full as I've just described. It must be over a minute long, and then leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video, hopefully a couple of sentences long at least, and then give a thumbs up. If you enjoyed the creator's content, you subscribe to them, and then come back to the chat here and leave a single emoji next to their name or a double, and it lets them know that you've connected, and they will get right back to you. So you're all set to be connected to us here at Tuber Chat. Margana Lubis, that's who I was looking for. So if you're still here, just please say anything in the chat again so that I can get to your channel, because I had a really hard time finding it. I'll take one more search. I'm not going to ruin my go to channel extension there, but that's the same thumbnail, but the title is not the same. So I can't be 100% sure that that's the right channel. Since you're a new connection, I just want to make sure that we get it right. So you can let me know about that, please. If you're still here, just leave a message in the chat. In the meantime, we'll move right along. Andy Einsman is here again. So Andy, thank you for coming by and showing support again for Tuber Chat. Let me get to your channel here. So Andy's somebody who's been back with us again here at Tuber Chat, not to mention is also connected to me personally. And you've actually put up just a couple of videos, some gameplay stuff for Forza Horizon, which is great. Oh, okay, so I'm just, luckily my moderators are able to message me outside as well and let me know that I've got the right channel. So I'll get back to Margana in a second. But Andy Einsman is somebody who has been with me, like I said, personally for several months, and then as well has already been back at least a second time here to Tuber Chat. So somebody that you'll want to connect with in the chat. You'll pardon me for just one second. I'll be right back. And it looks like everybody's doing a very good job of connecting with each other in the chat, so I'm very happy about that. Hopefully everybody gets a lot of connections here. And then let's get over to Morgana Lubis and see if I'm going to be lucky this time. So I don't know why it is that you're coming, you have in here a different name than is on your channel, but Hoops Family Network is letting me know that this is the right channel. So I'm going to take your latest video and add it into my watch later. And the reason why is because I cannot watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I will do is I'll go through the watch later list after this live stream. I will watch your video in full. I will leave a meaningful comment related to the content of this video, staying at home obviously, and then I will give it a thumbs up. I will subscribe to you, and then that way I'll make sure that the subscription sticks, which is what we always want to do. We want to be doing it the right way at all times here, especially on Tuber Chat and in other live streams like this. So let me just continue along, and hopefully everybody, like I keep saying it, but please don't be shy. Connect with everybody in the chat. We're all here for the same thing. It's nice to see Nails by Nicole is back. Nails by Nicole is another creator that is connected to me personally, if I'm right, as well as here on Tuber Chat. And she does this unbelievable work. You know, obviously fingernails are not going to be my #1 hobby in the world, but it's interesting to see how things like this are done. It's very impressive to see what kind of work can be done. Now, she's got other stuff on the channel as well, but you can see a lot of the things here, including some live streaming, obviously. You can see some of the art on the nails is so unbelievably defined. I don't even know how somebody does has enough talent to be able to do something so precise and so tiny is basically the best way I can put it. It's very impressive. So it's something that hopefully everybody will enjoy having a look at. Obviously very active in pushing videos out more often than once a week, so that's great. And I'm really happy to have Nails by Nicole back. And then I'm going to continue to Alfie Channel TV. So Alfie Channel TV is a new connection for Tuber Chat. Relatively new anyway. I can't remember, I think this is your first time here on one of our live streams. So welcome, thank you very much for coming. You're very active for publishing videos. Look at how many videos, not to mention live streams, are going on. This is great. So I see you do a bit of silent live streaming, but you've got lots of other stuff. You're on TikTok here, Mother's Day stuff. You've got lots of bananas. We always see that in these grow streams. But it looks like you've really got a lot of entertainment for us to check out, which is great. So I'm really happy that you're here. And please don't be shy. For anybody who's here for the first time, everybody in the chat is here for the same thing. So by all means, please connect with everybody. We'd love to see your channel grow. That's what we're here for, is to help you maximize your impact, especially while you're with us. But again, even when you're not with us, when we are not live streaming, we're only going to do a couple of hours a day. But when we are offline, you can connect with us still on our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, and more. And the best way to do that is to visit us at tuberchat.com, sign up for our email list. We're looking for creators right now to feature across all of our social networks. It's going to begin very soon, and what we're doing is selecting creators out of that email list to pick so that we can help you maximize your impact all the time, not just while we're live streaming. Our goal is to help you get far beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, and that's the best way for us to do that for you. So I'm just going to take one more second here for Alfie Channel TV, and then we will continue. So if I skip over anybody, just let me know. But I shouldn't. I'm quite far behind in the chat, but I will catch up and get everybody on the screen. David Skywatch. I feel like I've seen this channel before, but for whatever reason, we're not connected here on Tuber Chat. We might be connected personally on my personal channel, and I'll drop another message. For any of you who want to connect with me personally, my name is Kevin K. I'll just drop a message once in a while in the chat from my personal account so that you can connect with me if you'd like to. And you've obviously got a lot of activity going on. You're posting pretty much every day lately by the look of it. So that's great stuff. That's good to see. I'm going to take your latest video and I'm going to add it into the watch later. And what that does, I cannot watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but I will go after this live stream through the watch later list. I will watch your video in full. I will leave a meaningful comment related to the content of your video, as well as I will give it a thumbs up and I will subscribe to you. In that way, I make sure that the connection sticks, because we always want to be doing it the right way. And as I keep saying here on Tuber Chat, the best way, the right way to connect with people and make a lasting connection is to make sure that you follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen. When you go visit a channel and you watch a short video in full, it must be over a minute long. Now, I'm very lucky because most of your videos are quite short here, so it's going to be very easy for everybody to connect with you. I always pick a video longer than a minute, usually under 3 minutes where possible, and then you watch that video in full, leave a meaningful comment, give a like, subscribe if you enjoy the creator's content. We always subscribe to everybody here. And then you come back into the chat, leave a single emoji next to the person's name that you've connected to, and they will get back to you. As like I said, we're all here for the same thing, so don't be shy. Everybody here wants to connect with you, I'm sure. So as I skim through the chat, I just want to make sure I don't miss anybody. G Free is up next. So G Free, thank you for coming by. This is also a recently new connection for Tuber Chat, I know already. Let me see if I can find your channel easily here without jumping through hoops. Is this the one here? Yes, it is. So for some reason, I think that we're connected on my personal channel. Now, I could be wrong about that. I feel like I've seen your channel before. But again, the same speech. Because you're a new connection, I'm going to take one of your recent videos. I'd like to find something a little bit shorter, if that's okay. I'll take this, where's this, 527. So I'm just going to add this into the watch later. What that will do is it will allow me to go through the watch later list afterwards. I will watch that video in full. I will leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video. I will give it a thumbs up. I will subscribe to you, and in that way I will make sure that that connection sticks. So you've got a nice colorful banner here, but I like the fact that you've got your social links up there as well. You're on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, as are we. So hopefully everybody can connect with G Free on the other social networks as well and stay up to date about everything that she's doing. But as well with us here at Tuber Chat, we do the same. We'd love to connect with you where you want to be connected. This stuff is made so that you can maximize your impact online even after we finish live streaming for the day. We want you to continue to be able to connect and get quality people, quality supporters, quality creators, so that you can increase your subscriptions as well as your likes, views, comments, and all the other things that we all look for here on YouTube. So other social networks are a great way to do that. And then as I continue on through the chat, I'm going to go, so Alfie Channel TV has been up. And I just want to make sure that I'm not skipping over anybody. Helping the Vision is here again. So thank you for coming by. Helping the Vision is another channel that's been with us. I can't remember if it was just yesterday on one of the live streams here at Tuber Chat. So it's good to see that you're so active. You're posting videos constantly, which is great. So that's going to help you gain a lot of subscribers. I see you're at 215 right now. It's very possible that during this live stream we're going to get you past the 220 mark, which you must be looking forward to. So when I describe these different channels and the people who are coming back again and again, it kind of speaks to the attitude of the creator behind the channel, in the fact that they are aggressively trying to grow, and by looking into a growth stream or a connection network like what we're building here at TuberChat, you can tell that this is the kind of person who's going to come back to your stuff again and again. And that's what we want, is quality connections between creators. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff here at TuberChat to let you know who the most supportive and the most, well, really supportive is the best way to put it, creators are, that are generous, that give more than they expect to receive, which is something I preach about all the time. On YouTube, you must be willing to give much more than you ever expect to receive. But if you can do that and be okay with it, then you will get what you wanted out of YouTube, whatever that is, eventually. And faster than you think right now, most likely. So hopefully you can take that, little speech to heart and keep it with you while you are doing the things you need to do to grow your own channel. We're building a community here where we're all going to be able to help each other grow together. And it's so wonderful when you've got a lot of other people who have a vested interest in your, success and the well-being of your channel. So what we're doing here is building quality connections so that you can have people keep coming back, give you the views, likes, comments, and other things that we all look for. It's Me Wonston is back, and of course shared us out, because It's Me Wonston always does. So thank you for that. If you have the ability to share us out, of course, we'll appreciate it. It helps more people find us here on the live stream so that we can connect with more people. So thank you for doing that. It's Me Wonston has been with us, I believe, for every live stream here on TuberChat. So there's our post right there that It's Me Wonston has shared. And I'm going to take a second right now. Every interaction on YouTube, no matter what it is, helps the algorithm understand that the channel or the video, whatever it is that's being interacted with, is worth suggesting to other creators, so that eventually you can get more people to come in and get more people to connect with you. So I went on about this yesterday because it was Mother's Day for a lot of people, but Women of Excellence is a nice way to pay tribute to a lot of creators here that It's Me Wonston has done. And then as well, I see Cooking with Q is here as a featured channel. TuberChat you've got as a featured channel, so we appreciate that. It's Me Wonston also helps people grow. So is somebody that you're going to want to connect with for live streams as well as videos. Does a lot of live streamings. It looks like just about every day by the look of it. So It's Me Wonston has been with us, like I said, probably for every live stream that we've done since the launch of TuberChat at the beginning of this weekend. So obviously we've been preparing for several months, but now that we are really working on it, it's nice to see some of the people. And this is what I was talking about when I say we're going to end up rewarding creators in various different ways. We're looking for featured creators right now to feature on our social networks. And as we pick through the email list at tuberchat.com, we're going to be looking for creators particularly who are generous, who give more than the average, who give more than they expect to receive. That's basically the way to go about getting what you want here on YouTube in the first place. Whatever it is that you want to gain out of your channel and out of its growth, out of your subscribers, we want to help you get there, and that's one of the keys. So I'm just going to keep moving along here. As I was saying, we've got Cooking with Q and More is in the chat, but hopping in and out. So that's somebody who you can connect with, and we'll definitely connect back with you. Anybody in blue, all of our moderators, of course, are people who are willing to connect, willing to swap playlists. If you need watch hours and things like that, we're all willing to do that, myself included. If you'd like to connect with me personally, my name is Kevin K. and I will drop occasional messages from myself throughout the chat in case you want to connect with me, and of course I'll get back to you afterwards. So I'm looking at another channel here. I'm going to pop it up on the screen, and I hope I'm going to pronounce this somewhat right. Could it be I don't even know how to pronounce that, actually. It's the first time I've seen that name. I know I'm not pronouncing that right. Chelry channel? Forgive me, because I would love to be able to pronounce it right and just understand. By watching one of your videos, I'm sure I'm going to be able to get it. So I cannot subscribe or watch videos while I live stream. Since you're a new connection for me here at Tuber Chat, what I'm going to do is add one of your videos into my watch later list. And as I said, it must be over a minute long. So let me just have a look through all the stuff that you do. So you've only recently started your channel, but it's nice to see you moving along so well, especially with such a high number of subscribers for a channel that's only a couple of weeks old. But I am going to take, I guess I'll just take this here. I'll add it into my watch later list, and what I will do is I will watch that video in full, I will comment on it, I will like it, I will subscribe to you, and in that way I will make sure that the connection sticks. We always want to do it the right way, and of course that means visiting a channel one by one in the chat, watching a short video in full as I just described. It must be over a minute long, and then you leave a meaningful comment related to the content of the video, typically a couple of sentences long at least, to a short paragraph, because the algorithm in YouTube does not like simply a couple of words or a couple of emojis. Often that connection won't stick and you will lose that quality person, and we don't want that for anybody. And then you come back, you give a thumbs up, of course. If you enjoyed the creator's content, you subscribe to them. You come back here in the chat, leave a single or double emoji next to their name, and that lets them know that you've connected, and then they will get back to you. So I've got another window open here. When you see me look to the side, I'm just scanning through the chat to make sure I haven't missed anybody. Quabbins Chris Angel, I'm so happy that you're here again. Yeah, oh, I'll stay here. Thank you for saying that, because you were with us, I believe, yesterday, and I wasn't able to find your channel easily. So therefore, I wasn't able to get you up on the screen the way I wanted to. But now that you're here, I'm happy that I am, in fact, going to be able to do that. So let's get to your channel right now. Let's figure out how to get to this. This was the trouble, I think, that we had, and I was hoping to have you back. Okay, so we're going to have to do the trick. So Quabbins Chris Angel, just please leave another message in the chat right now. You can say anything at all, and I've got my go-to channel extension from the people at Swap Meet Shops on, so that we can catch your message, and then I should be able to just click and get your channel very easily. So Quabbins Chris Angel, please, if you're here, just have a look, and I'll skip over it right now and then hopefully get back to you. I'm just going to pop that into another window so that I don't lose my place, and we'll figure out how to catch you. Just looking at your image as well, just to see if I can catch in the list. When our channels are young, it's sometimes tough to come up very high in the search results, and that's an unfortunate thing. But as time goes on and you get more videos up and you become more active, YouTube's algorithm knows that they want to suggest you to other people, and you do a better job of coming up in the chat. So I'm going to leave this running. So Quabbins Chris Angel, if you're here, just please say anything in the chat at all, any message, and I'll be able to find your channel. So Izzy's Life Vlogs. Now, Izzy is an unbelievable supporter. Not only is Izzy connected to me personally, he's also connected to us here on Tuber Chat has been back time and time again to support everything that I'm personally doing. It's nice to see Cooking with Q on your front page as well. He's got me personally as a featured channel. We do that for each other now. As well, I noticed Izzy's been through our Reddit, which is it's a subreddit that we created for Tuber Chat where everybody can post their videos for free. It takes only a second. So I hope that you'll do that. I hope that you'll join that. If you don't already have a Reddit account, it's free. So Amanda's letting me know she's willing to help. I was looking for that Quaben's Chris Angel. So I just put my extension back on, but it's not. I have to rely on Quaben's Chris Angel to drop another message. But Amanda, if you can find the link, I wasn't able to easily get it. You might have your extension on or able to get it easier than me. But as I was saying, Izzy's life is somebody who's very aggressively working on his channel, a quality supporter and creator, as you can see by all the work that's put into his channel. As well, somebody you can count on to keep coming back and back, willing to collaborate with other creators, which is a key to success. And like I said, I did notice that Izzy has joined us on Reddit. By the way, Izzy, you want to join the community. I'm not sure if you joined it or if you just posted a video, but make sure you join so that you can pull it up easily from your menu system and get back there quickly. And then hopefully everybody else will do the same thing because we want to maximize your impact, not only when you're with us here while we live stream, but afterwards as well. And you can do that by, first of all, going to tuberchat.com and signing up for the email list, which will keep you informed of everything that we're doing here at TuberChat. As well, I'm looking for creators to feature right now across all of our social networks, and that will begin soon, but I'm selecting people as we speak. So now's the time before we start getting more people than we're looking for, and then it's going to become a lot more of a selection process. I'd love you to get in there right now. And I'm going to move on to our next channel. ASMR with Dominique. So I think you've been with us before, but for whatever reason we're not connected here on the TuberChat channel. I might already have you on my personal channel, or I could be mistaken, so forgive me for that. But I cannot watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take one of your videos, add it into my watch later. So let's take your latest one here. And what I'm going to do is after the live stream, I will go through the watch later list. I will watch your video in full. I will give it a thumbs up. I will comment on it meaningfully. And I will subscribe to you. And in that way, we make sure that the connection sticks. So we always want to be doing it the right way. And that's all that it takes is you visit a channel one by one, watch a short video in full. It must be more than a minute long. And then leave a meaningful comment related to the content of the video, typically a couple of sentences at least, and then give a thumbs up. If you enjoyed the creator's content, you subscribe to them. We subscribe to everybody here. And then come back to the chat and leave a single emoji next to their name. They will know that you connected with them, and they will get back to you and connect with you afterwards also. So ASMR with Dominique, thank you for coming by. I'm looking forward to being connected with you and checking out all these pink foods that I'm going to see you eat while I check out the ASMR aspects of your video. And then as well, while I look for the next channel, Beautiful Empress Rose is here again, so she's going to go up right now. So I'll take a second just to remind you, if you're looking for watch hours, if you don't have 4,000 watch hours yet, we want to help you get there. And one of the ways you can do that is to swap playlists with people. Simply, you run a playlist for them, they run a playlist for you. The best way you can do that is to make sure you always have a playlist on your channel that has every video you've ever published, not including live streams. No live streams, no videos from anybody else. But if you can do that, set up a playlist and you can call it anything that you want. A lot of people call it Run This Playlist, Watch Hours, Binge Watch, Loop, and things like this. And then when you make arrangements with people, it's very easy for you to give them a playlist to run for you. And as you can imagine, if your playlist is 5 or 10 hours or even 15 or 20, once you get a lot of people running that for you, you can see how your hours are going to stack up pretty easily. So I can tell you right now, there's a lot of people in the chat willing to do that. You're free to make arrangements with everybody, of course, as you wish while you connect. And then as well, anybody you see in blue, all of our moderators are willing to run playlists for anybody and willing to swap playlists, of course, myself included. I will drop another message in the chat from myself here if you want to connect with me personally. And we can make arrangements. I'm also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram myself as Kevin K. You can message me in any of those places to make arrangements like that. Oh, Nails by Nicole, you shared on Twitter. Thank you very much. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to look for that right now and retweet it immediately. Let me see if I can get it. I forget which one of those, I'm following you right now. I forget which one of those, oh, is this the Right Nails by Nicole XO? I might have the wrong Nails by Nicole. Let's see if I get someone with the right one. I don't see a matching emoji. I probably followed the wrong person here. That's funny. Do me a favor. Just let me know your Twitter handle, please. Nails by Nicole, so I can retweet you right away. And then as well, beautiful Empress Rose, who we've got on the screen here, is somebody who, like I said, has been back with us already here at Tuber Chat. So somebody you're going to want to connect with so that you can count on a lot of people coming back, watching your content, supporting you, getting you the likes, comments, and views that we're all looking for. Beautiful Empress Rose is somebody who you can count on for that. Let me just have a look at my notifications here in case there's something else I can grab to help somebody out. Nothing yet, but that's okay. So I'm going to move to our next channel. Michael Anchor's official. Yeah, thank you very much for saying hello. I'm happy that I managed to get you on the screen. Yeah, Hoops Family Network makes a good point. You know, while she's saying she's excited for Tuber Chat, but it's been a huge advantage to teach others how to connect the right way and make new friendships to carry throughout life, which absolutely. So forgive the negativity that I'm going to spit out just for one quick second. You don't know what the future holds, and there could be people that you are connected with and talking to now that will come and go as friends do in life. But there are some people who you will find supportive that will stick with you. I have made several great friends over the last 4 to 5 months in particular that have just continued to support me, continued to come back. And this is what we can all count on as a support system. It's wonderful when you have a lot of people who are, you know, have a vested interest in your success. We're all helping each other. And then you can count on a lot of that here. And the Hoops Family Network is certainly one of the most generous, caring, considerate people that I know outside of YouTube as well as inside of YouTube when it comes to helping people, wanting them to grow, and actually wishing great things for people. She'll basically do anything she can to help you succeed. And I've luckily met a lot of people who are like this, but the Hoops Family Network is definitely a shining jewel when it comes to that kind of idea. So somebody you're going to want to be connected with. So that's a great point to make, and I'm glad that you said that because it, you know, I love when positivity and optimism are spread, especially through everything that we're doing here to let people know the kind of quality connections we're here to help you build. So JD Knight 7, I think this is your first live stream with us, so thank you for coming by. Luckily, you've got a couple of recent videos here that we can have a look at, so that's going to help people get to know you, as well as your intro right on the front of your channel, which is great. Lots of even MySpace link, which is fantastic, but even all of your social networks listed up there in the corner is great as well. So I'm going to just have a look through all of your stuff here. Yeah, you post quite frequently, it looks like, which is great. And there's a lot of different stuff here to have a look at, which is fantastic. So thank you for coming by. And then for anybody who is with us for the first time here on our live streams, please don't be shy. Everybody in the chat is here for the same thing. We all want to connect. We're all anxious to grow our channels. We all want to help each other succeed. And the way that we do that is you simply pick people one at a time out of the chat, somebody who you think you'd like to connect with, and then you visit their channel one by one. You watch a short video in full. It must be over a minute long. And then leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video. Give the creator a thumbs up, and if you enjoyed their content, then you subscribe to them. We always subscribe to everybody. And then you come back here to the chat, leave a single emoji next to their name, and they will know that you wanted to connect with them, and then they will get right back to you and connect with you also. So we always want to do it the right way so that we make sure these connections stick. And going back to the Hoops Family Network's point, we're able to build connections and friendships that will be long-lasting, and it's a wonderful thing when you start to help each other grow, and then you see other people who are getting monetized, growing, meeting milestones like getting past their first 1,000 subscribers and getting past their 4,000 hours of watch time. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so Izzy's Life is talking back to me about the Reddit, saying he did join the Reddit community, so that's perfect. I wasn't sure if you joined. I just knew that you dropped a video, so that's fantastic. So forgive me for that, but I'm very happy that you're there. As I said, Izzy's Life is somebody who is very aggressively working towards collaborating with other YouTubers. He spreads a lot of optimism and positivity in his channel, as well as very much on all of the social networks that I described. Particularly, like I said, has joined our subreddit and will be posting things there, so you're going to find them hanging out there as well. And I hope you will too. And I just want to make sure that I haven't missed anybody, so I'm just scrolling back in the chat a little bit. It looks like I'm not doing too bad today. Angela Queen 2004, I saw you come in, so thank you for coming back again. This is another channel that has been with us repeatedly here at Tuber Chat. So somebody who you can count on coming back and supporting you repeatedly. Obviously, we connected on the Tuber Chat account a month ago, so you've been waiting for us to launch. And then it's wonderful to see that after we did, you've come back and supported us again and again. So Angela Queen 2004 is somebody you're going to want to connect with. And this is what I'm talking about when I say about quality connections. You want to connect the right way, make sure those connections stick, so that when you find quality creators and quality supporters like we're talking about here, you are able to have people that will come back. Q from the Cooking with Q and More in the TMC family makes a good point. He says, what's a sub without a view? And the thing is, once we connect with people and get somebody to subscribe to our channel, it's nice to have numbers that show that we have a lot of subscribers, but it doesn't help in the long term if they're not watching, if they're not coming back, commenting here and there. And it goes back to my point that I say all the time. As we follow more people, as we subscribe to more channels, as our own followings and channels get bigger and bigger, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as you'd like to. So we appreciate every moment that you spend with us here at Tuber Chat, and we're building things to try to help you maximize your impact even when we're not live streaming. So you can connect with us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, and much more. And the best way to do that is to join us at tuberchat.com. Sign up for the email list so that I can let you know about everything that's happening with Tuber Chat, all of the different networks, and all of the different ways that you can maximize your impact. We want to make sure that you keep growing 24 hours a day. More subscribers, more views, more comments, better watch time. And then as well, I always go back to the idea that you can make arrangements with anybody that you like, of course, in the chat, to make arrangements to swap playlists. Anybody in blue in particular, for sure, swaps playlists. I know that for sure, and myself included. So any of our moderators are willing to run playlists for you and are happy to have you return that favor. It's a great way to build your watch time. And I just want to make sure that I haven't skipped over anybody. If there's anybody that I miss, so I'm going on to Kulatang Kike, if I'm pronouncing that right. I hope that I'm close. This is a new connection for Tuber Chat, so I'm very happy to have you here. Thank you for coming and spending time with us. I cannot subscribe or watch videos while I live stream, so I'm going to take your latest video and I'm going to add it into my watch later list. And what that's going to allow me to do is I will watch through my watch later list after this stream. I will watch your video in full. I will comment on it. I will give you a thumbs up. I will subscribe to you. And in that way, I will make sure that the connection sticks, because we always want to be doing it the right way, especially in these growth streams, particularly here in Tuber Chat. So again, the way we do that is we just visit a channel one by one, watch a short video in full. It must be more than a minute long. So this one is great. The latest one that you've done is a perfect video for everybody in the chat to be connecting with you. And then you leave a meaningful comment related to the content of the video. It should be a couple of sentences at least, and not the same thing on everybody's videos or you get caught in spam. But in that way, after giving a thumbs up and subscribing to the creator, you make sure that your connection sticks. Then you can come back here in the chat, leave a single emoji next to their name, usually a heart, and that lets them know that you've connected, and they will get back to you and connect with you also. And then, yes, thank you, Amanda from the Hoops Family Network, for reminding everybody to give us a thumbs up. If you have the ability to share us, whether it's on your community tab, if you have it, or on Twitter or Facebook or anywhere else, we'll really appreciate it, because the more people we get in here, obviously, the more connections we can all make with each other. So that will be wonderful, and we will absolutely appreciate it, first of all. James Galaxy 41 is the next channel that I'm going to put up on the screen here. Pardon me for a moment, and I will be right back. Yes. Sorry, guys. I didn't realize that I was still muted there. I shut my mic off a little while ago, and I was talking about a whole bunch of stuff that you didn't hear. So now that I'm back, I will let you know. We're looking at Joeatology right here. That's got a lot of interesting things on their channel. This is somebody that connected to Tuber Chat about a month ago, and yeah, basically, when I look through all the different videos that they've got here, we see there's plenty of different information, a lot of interesting stuff, typically outdoors by the look of it. So this is somebody who connected with us a month ago, but was luckily able to catch us on our live stream right now. So I'm glad that Joeatology managed to get here. It looks like somebody who everybody's going to be interested in connecting with in the chat here on Tuber Chat. And so that will be great for everybody. Pardon me. Just all right, thank you for being patient with me as well. I was describing to Michael Anker's music. I did feature your channel. I want to make sure that I get through everybody at least once before I think about featuring another channel. I just try to do it with a little bit of order and to make sure that it's somewhat fair. But I did put your channel up for a couple of minutes earlier, as I did with everybody. So I will do what I can to have a chat. Sorry, I'm reading the chat while I'm talking, so forgive me for that. I will make sure that I get through everybody first before I continue on and double up on anybody. But I certainly will. If you hang out with me, Michael Ankers, to the end of the live stream, I will put you up after I've gotten to everybody again, and we'll have a look, and I will go through your channel and have a look at different things and see if I can give you a little bit of advice. For those of you who don't know already, I am a professional channel manager. That's how I started on YouTube 4 years ago. I run a handful of different channels for other people. I only became involved in this community, the smaller YouTubers, about 5-6 months ago. I was introduced by the Hoops Family Network and the TMC family, which is now Cooking with Q and More. And they introduced me to all the things we're doing here. They are very inspirational and instrumental in the creation of Tuber Chat and everything that we're doing here. They're people that you're going to want to connect with. But I'm happy to give advice, particularly for free, to anybody who wants to hear it. I learn every day as well, and I am very happy to share my knowledge with anybody for the betterment of all of us here on YouTube. One of the goals, if you ever wonder to yourself, why is Tuber Chat here? Why is Kevin K doing what he's doing with all of this stuff? Is because one of these days you're going to have over 10,000 subscribers. And when you get to 10,000, it's basically going to take care of itself. As long as you continue posting and doing what you're doing after you've made all your mistakes and after you've learned everything you're going to learn along the way, your channel will be unstoppable. My goal is to get you there. And if you ask yourself, why would I want to get you to 10,000 subscribers to a point that maybe you don't need us anymore? Actually, what I'm hoping for is other small and young YouTubers, and I don't mean young, I mean young in the game, are going to come to you and ask you how you did it. When they do, I hope that you'll point them to Tuber Chat. I hope that you'll say this is the kind of network that they need to be involved with so that they can grow even quicker than you did. That's what we want to do here, is make it easier for the newcomers than it was for us. And so that's what we're doing here at Tuber Chat. And forgive my long self-promoting speech, but I just want to let you know what you're getting involved in while you're here. We are here to build quality connections for everybody, so we can all grow together, so that we can all flourish on YouTube and maximize our impact, whether we're live streaming or even when we're not. Izzy's Life has mentioned if anybody's interested in swapping playlists, then he's willing to do it with anybody as well. So Izzy's Life is somebody who I've told you is connected to me personally, as well as here at Tuber Chat, comes back again and again and again, and very much enjoys getting involved in everything that we're doing. He's joined our Reddit community. He's available on all the social networks, so you can connect with him, particularly if you need watch hours. He's somebody that's willing to swap playlists with people, but he's also very knowledgeable. He spreads nothing but positivity and optimism on his channel. He's a pleasure to be connected to, so I hope that you'll connect with him. And as I continue along, I just want to see what Simple Mimi is back. I want to make sure I don't skip over anybody, so I'm happy to see you again. Simple Mimi is another channel that has been with us again and again here at Tuber Chat. Somebody who we only connected with a couple of months ago. Of course, Tuber Chat has been in the works for several months now, and this is how we've managed to build all the things that we're working on, which is the email list that you can sign up for at tuberchat.com, as well as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, and much more coming on the way. So Simple Mimi is back. You hit your 1,000 subscribers, and forgive me for not remembering. Did you get that? You must have just got that recently. Did you get that just over this weekend? It wasn't. I don't believe it was in our live stream, unfortunately. I would have loved to see that, but I'm more happy that you've even got it, because it's a magical moment for everybody when their channel hits that 1,000 subscribers. So I'm so happy that you've got it. Obviously, monetization is on the way if that's something that you're looking for. If you need watch hours, if you're going for that, if you want your 4,000, there are a lot of people in the chat, as I was just describing, including all of our moderators, who are willing to run playlists for people and swap playlists, including myself. I'll leave another message here from my personal account in case anybody wants to connect with me personally. I'm willing to swap playlists with people as well. So Simple Mimi is somebody who you can count on to come back again and again, aggressively growing their channel. I'm glad to see a couple of people making arrangements like that in the chat. I want to make sure I don't skip over anybody. If I've missed any channels, I will get to you. If you are quite sure that I've missed you and skipped over you, then please just let me know. I certainly don't mean to. Nicolai is back. This is, I think, your second time with us at Tuber Chat. Let me see if I can find your channel easily again. Let me change my filter here to channel. You have a popular name. This is the trouble. So, let me see if I got this here. Let me see if Nicolai has left a message recently that I can grab. We make sure we get every channel on the screen for now. There's Nicolai. Let me see if it pops up. I find that after 20 minutes or a half an hour, that go to channel extension on Chrome doesn't always catch the right channel. I think this is it, right? Yeah, this is it. So we've got you. And we are connected now, so I'm surprised that it didn't come up for me since we're connected. As you gain more subscribers and as you gain more popularity, you will come up easier in search, so that will stop being a problem for you. A lot of the channels that I manage have been through that, but they all got through it over time. So Nicolai is somebody who's been with us before here at Tuber Chat, and I'm glad that you're back again. Hoops Family Network was just offering to help find that link if we didn't get to it. So luckily Hoops Family Network is right on top of that stuff, but luckily I was able to get it with a little bit of working around in the search there. There it is. So like I said, when we're building quality connections here, you're looking for people who are going to come back. You know, Nicolai is one of these people already who's been back to support Tuber Chat. Obviously somebody who aggressively wants to and needs to grow their channel with 32 subscribers. We'd love to see you hit, 40 today and keep growing and growing and growing. I hope you'll stick with us here at Tuber Chat, because our goal is to help you grow as fast as you want to grow. We may even be able to help you make that happen even faster. That's what we wish for you. We want to get you subscribers as well as views, likes, comments, and all the other stuff that we all look for here on YouTube. We want to help you build a very solid channel, a very solid foundation of supporters that will keep coming back and keep supporting you and keep doing all the things that we need. Now, I got Simple Mimi up there, but I don't think I had Simple Mimi up there very long. So I'm just gonna have a second look at Simple Mimi for a second here while I move on to the next channel. Pretty Saucy. Here we go. So Pretty Saucy is a new connection for Tuber Chat. I'd love to see you dress up the front of your page here, if possible, when you have an opportunity. It really helps people connect with you easily. So I'm going to take this video that you've got here and add it into my watch later. I can't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I will do is go through the watch later list after this live stream. I will watch your video in full. I will leave a meaningful comment. I will give you the thumbs up, and I will subscribe to you. And in that way, I will make sure that the connection sticks. We always want to make sure we're doing it the right way, and that's how we do it. So basically, you'll just go through the chat. Hopefully, you connect with everybody. Please don't be shy, especially if it's your first time here. We want to make sure that everybody connects with everybody. We all want to grow. We're all here for the same thing. So pick a channel one by one, visit them, watch a short video in full. It must be over a minute long, and then leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video. It should be at least a couple of sentences long. When it's only a couple of words, the connection might not stick. Once you've done that, you give the creator a thumbs up, subscribe to them if you enjoyed their content, and then we subscribe to everybody, of course. Then you come back here in the chat, leave a single or double emoji next to their name. They know that you've connected with them. They will get back to you and connect with you also, and then that way you make sure that that connection sticks. So Pretty Saucy, thank you for coming by. For some reason, I thought you were already with us one day, so I don't know why we're not already connected, because I thought I'd gone through the watch later list. But if I'm wrong about that, just forgive me, please, because I run several accounts, and it's possible that we've connected otherwise. And that's fine. So MJ&J Family Mukbangs is talking to Angela and saying that on their channel they don't have a playlist. So it's easy to make a playlist. You can actually make one by taking any of your videos, just clicking right here and going save to playlist. And then when you do that, you can go down here to create new playlist, enter the name, decide if you want it public or private or whatever, and then create. Now you want it to be public. It's easier to do this for all your videos in the back of YouTube. Do it in the YouTube studio, but you make a playlist, add every video you've published with no live streams. Live streams don't necessarily count. YouTube knows that most people are not going to sit there and watch live streams over and over and over again, but they do understand that you will binge watch videos. So make a playlist of all your videos. You can call it anything that you want. I suggest call it Run This Playlist, or call it Binge Watch your channel, or Loop, as Hoops Family Network does, or even Cooking with Q and More has a playlist that has in brackets all videos. So it basically lets everybody know. And then when you make arrangements with people to run playlists, like MJ&J Mukbangs here, for instance, you can send them the right playlist to run. They will run it for you. All of us, especially the moderators here in the chat, as well as Izzy's Life Vlogs, MJ&J Mukbangs, we're all willing to swap playlists with people. We do it all the time. If you have questions, you can direct them to me, or you can also ask any of the moderators as well, and they all understand the way that we do things, and they can help you out as well. I'm glad that everybody's connecting. I'm glad that, okay, so the other thing too, Michael Anchors, just please don't ask people to come and support you. We're all here for the same thing. A lot of people will. I can't speak for everybody and say every single person will. I hope that they will. You will get a lot of support and a lot of subscribers from here, but we never ask, because that's considered spam. in the chat by the YouTube terms of service. So we just want to make sure we don't ask nothing like, come to my channel or visit my page or please support me or any of that stuff. So if you don't mind, and then everybody will connect with you as they wish. And the best thing you can do is reach out and connect with other people first and let them know that you want to connect, and then they will get back to you. As I always say on YouTube here, you must be willing to give much more than you ever expect to receive. But if you can do that and be okay with it, then you will get what you want out of YouTube, whatever that is, and you will probably come faster than you think. As an example of what we're talking about, on my personal channel, I have over 1,000 subscribers now, but I'm pretty convinced I've subscribed to almost 2,000. And then on the Tuber Chat channel, we have over 500, but I'm convinced that we are subscribed to over 1,000. As a matter of fact, if I look at the Tuber Chat channel and then I go to my liked videos, I wonder if it's going to pop up the number of liked videos here. There we go, 1,600 liked videos, which means that's how many channels we've connected with over the last long while, but we are still only sitting at just over almost 600 subscribers now, I guess, but it's over 500 subscribers. So it just shows you must be willing to give more than you expect to receive. But if you can do that and be okay with it, you will get what you want. And that's an example. So no problem. Michael Anchor's music, it's all fine. I just want to do whatever I can to help everybody connect the right way and maximize their impact. So Winmark Vlog, thank you for coming by. This is a new connection for Tuber Chat. Let me just make sure that you're still here. Okay, you are. So thank you for coming and visiting, especially for the first time. I cannot watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I will do is take your latest video here and add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream, I will go through my watch later list. I will watch your video in full. I will comment on it meaningfully. I will give it a thumbs up. I will subscribe to you. And in that way, I will make sure that that connection sticks. We always want to do it the right way. So the way that we do that, here at Tuber Chat is you visit a channel one by one, watch a short video in full, which must be over a minute long, and then you leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video, which should be at least a couple of sentences long. And then you give the creator a thumbs up. And if you enjoyed their content, you subscribe to them. We always subscribe to everybody. And then you come back into the chat, leave a single or double emoji next to their name. They know that you've connected with them, and then they will get back to you and connect with you also. And in that way, we make sure that the connection sticks. Venom for Life is back. So thank you for coming and visiting us again. It's great to see that we've got a mix of supporters who are returning to us, as well as a lot of new people coming through. Hopefully you'll subscribe to us so you don't miss our next live stream, which will be in a few days from now. So we only recently connect. Oh no, this is actually, you were with us the other day. So this, I must have done that exact thing. I must have put that in the watch later. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's nice to see that you've got a new video here. So for those of you who haven't already connected with Venom for Life, they are back again with us here at Tuber Chat, which is great to see. New content for everybody. So I'll take another quick second, for everything that we're doing here at Tuber Chat. If you want to connect with us and keep it informed, the best thing that you can do is to sign up for the email list at tuberchat.com, and that will allow us to let you know everything that we're doing here at Tuber Chat, all the different ways to connect with us, which includes Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, and more. And then I'm looking for creators to feature right now, particularly creators that want to be featured across all of our social networks. We're expecting to do a creator of the day, and that will start shortly, but I'm selecting people from our email list. So if you go to tuberchat.com, sign up for the email list, then I will be selecting creators. Right now is the best time to get in because it's young, it's new, and I'm looking for creators right now pretty soon, as you can imagine, as the word gets out about Tuber Chat and as we start to really build, there's going to be way too many creators, and I'm going to have to go through a selection process that's going to be a lot tougher on me than it is right now. So now is a great time to be able to get your channel featured, and we will be spreading them across all of our social networks, including Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and more. So again, I'll just mention it one more time, but if you can, head over to tuberchat.com. I know there's messages coming through the chat, so you can get that link and get to it easily, and then sign up for that email list, and we will be looking for channels to feature right away. So the Hoops Family Network has given me an idea for another tutorial right now, how to make a playlist. I'm just making a note for myself because that was a great idea, something I haven't done yet. For those of you who want to connect with me personally, my name is Kevin K. And I have done on my personal channel a few social media tutorials to help you figure out how to post your videos on Twitter easily. I actually show you 3 different ways, and then how to post your videos on Instagram as well, so that you can let your Instagram followers know that you've got a video for them to watch. So if you'd like to connect with me personally, hopefully you'll have a look at that. Okay, so Cooking with Q and More is going to do a live broadcast after we're done, so we'll head over there afterwards, which is a great idea. So I'm just going to continue on in the chat right now. I want to make sure I haven't skipped over any channels. So if I've missed anybody or skipped over you, then by all means, please let me know. Don't be shy, because we want to make sure we get to everybody. And I think I'm just about caught up, which is great. It's great to see so many people connecting with each other. That's what we're all here for. Deja's So Cute is here again. So thank you for coming back with us. I'm happy that we're able to get you up on the screen right now and get you some time. Oh, you just put a video up a few minutes ago. That's great. Oh, and it's letting us know that there's going to be either a video. Are you doing a video tomorrow or a live stream? You can let me know in the chat. Tomorrow, obviously, you're going to have some more content, and then I know we talked about this already yesterday, but you've got, or last time you were with us, but you've got the small YouTuber support going right here. So obviously this is somebody, Deja's So Cute, that is interested in not only growing, but helping other people grow as well. So I know I speak for most of the people in this chat right now when I say that we all are aggressively not just trying to grow. A lot of people are absolutely willing to help other people as well. In my opinion, the more that you give, especially on YouTube, the more you will end up receiving. But you have to be willing to give much more than you ever expect to receive. But if you can do that and be okay with it, you will get what you want. So if you want to get, 5 comments on your videos, then you got to be out there giving 50. Now the chances are, if you're out there giving 50 comments, you're probably going to get more than 5. But it's just to make a point, that you're not going to get every single person. Life is not always fair, but it can be if you're willing to push. If you're willing to go farther and give everything you can possibly give, then you will get probably more than you even expect right now, and it will come faster. For those of you who don't already know, I am a professional channel manager. I run several channels for several different people. I'm well over 1.5 million views, I think close to 2 million views by now with all the different channels. Probably over 10,000 subscribers by now with all the channels, and they are moving along just nicely. There's lots of income coming in, thousands of dollars. if that's something that you're interested in as well. But what the point that I want to make is just that after seeing several years of experience here on YouTube, and particularly in the last 5 or 6 months, getting involved in this community here with the Hoops Family Network, with Cooking with Q and more, and others like them, I have seen a lot of different things that allows me to give you a bit of perspective, and let you know what you're in for here on YouTube. And like I said, if you're willing to give much more than you ever expect to receive, you'll absolutely get it in return, probably much more, probably faster than you think. So Michael Anchor's Music is just telling us right now, let me get your channel back up on the screen, because I did promise. Michael Anchor's Music is a great supporter. So he's connected with me personally as well as here on Tuber Chat. And look at that right there, 301 subscribers. So he hit 300 today just from being with us here at Tuber Chat. So that's wonderful. I'm really happy to see that people hit milestones. We were very lucky on our very first official live stream to have Absolutely Raven is a channel that came through and managed to get 1,000 subscribers. So that was fantastic. It's always a great feeling for anybody to hit these different milestones. So I'm happy that Michael Anchor's Music was able to get there. Hopefully we're going to be able to continue helping you keep growing and build a very solid foundation of quality supporters between the quality creators that are here. So that's fantastic. So Angela Queen 2004 is willing to swap playlists as well. So if you don't mind, I'm actually going to message you after. So that we can do that. Angela Queen, what's the best way that you want to be contacted? Instagram, Facebook, any of that stuff? Just let me know. And then it's great to see so many people connecting. It's great to see lots of people making arrangements to swap playlists. Yep, Michael Anchors, I'm happy to feature your channel. What I've been doing for the last few days is making sure that everybody gets featured. So I'm happy to help in any way that I can. I did promise you that when I had your channel up, I would give you a little bit of a review. So one of the things I can tell you right now is I'd love to see you put your links up in the top of your banner here, and that's easy. You can just see a button that says Customize Channel. Same way you put your banner up and same way you change your image, you'll be able to add your link. So if you have any of the other social networks like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or any of that stuff, you can put them up there, and it lets people connect with you easily. And then as well, let's see if you've got playlists happening. So you do. You have a few. Are these playlists? Actually, I just want to look through your playlists here. So this is all different people stuff. What I'd like to see you do, collabs. Let me just see if these are yours or these are other people's stuff as well. So what I'd like to see you do is make a few playlists of your stuff. Now you've got a great playlist here called All Videos. This is perfect. So if you're going to swap playlists with people, this is the playlist you're going to use, obviously. It'd be great to see you make a couple more playlists, sorting your own videos into categories of some sort, and then putting them on your front page. I don't know why the page is not refreshing for me very well here. When we go to your home page, I'd like to see you have more listed on the front page, and that's easily done by making playlists and then featuring them on what they call shelves or sections across the screen. So you can have underneath your uploads here, you could possibly have popular uploads that will show people your best performing videos, and then you can separate into other categories that you want to put in playlists as well. And that's a great way to have a nice, bright, colorful front page. And something that entices people when they come to your channel the first time to want to connect with you and let you know. So Angela Queen 2004, I'm going to grab you on Instagram right this second. I'm going to do it with my personal account. maybe I can ask you for a favor, Angela Queen. Um, I'm not having the easiest time finding you right away. If you want to grab me, I'm always Kevin K. Or, oh, there you go. Okay, never mind. Angela. I'm going to get it right now. There we go. Forgive me, I'm just leaving a short message right now to make sure we're connected, and then we'll make our arrangement to swap playlists. So Angela Queen 2004 obviously is somebody else who's willing to swap playlists with people, so I hope that you'll connect with her. Sister Diva Diva, it's nice to see you come back again. Sister Diva Diva has already been with us a couple of times here at Tuber Chat. So let's get you up on the screen. And so you just put out another small YouTuber support video. We've seen a few of those today from different people, but I'm happy that you've got that. So likely what will happen is as you connect with people here in the chat, that will be the video that they connect with you with. And that's fantastic because I really like when people are, first of all, spreading positivity and optimism on YouTube. But when you see creators that are willing to help others, that's what we're really focused on here at Tuber Chat. We are going to build a lot of different things to reward creators like this. And like I said, one of the things that we're going to do and the best way that you can take advantage and get the most out of Tuber Chat, as you keep seeing the messages in the chat, is to join us at tuberchat.com. Sign up for our email list because I'm looking for creators to feature right now across all of our social networks. And the way that I'm going to pick them is I'm going to be going through, our email list, scoping out, and basically looking into all the social networks, looking at the channels. Now, you don't have to have everything, so I don't want to intimidate anybody. Anybody with a YouTube channel can be a candidate to possibly be featured. What I'm looking for is people who are willing to help other people, people who I can feel confident in sending a lot of traffic to, so that hopefully you can gain some quality connections for yourself. We're really here to help as many people as we can, but certainly to build as much support for them as possible. Why we want to do that, the same as for you, is if you help others, you will get what you want out of YouTube. We will be able to gain, our community will likely grow very fast, very solidly, and we get all the benefit of the things that come along with that. As well, we want to be able to help you while we're not live streaming. We want to help you offline as well as online, basically, although it's all online. But the way we do that is with the other social networks like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, our new forum, and things like that. We want to be able to maximize your impact and help you grow and get everything you want out of YouTube as quickly as you want to do it. So Sister Diva is at 198, and I wonder if we can get a couple of people to connect right now to hit that 200 so that we can watch it. I'm just going to pop up slowly. Now, this didn't work for me the other day. As we can all understand, the world is in disarray right now. And even companies as big as Google and YouTube that they own and things like that are suffering the consequences of that all at the same time. And so some of the online services that we like to use, like Social Blade, to look at the numbers that people are getting as far as their subscribers and things like that are not working perfectly lately, and you just have to be a little patient with them. Eventually they'll get everything back in order, but it's just there's so much traffic right now that it's tough. So it looks like I'm buffering again. Same as yesterday, having a small internet problem, so hopefully you'll just bear with me for a second. Everything doesn't want to work. Let's swap my internet. See if all right, that was just a short hiccup, so thank you for bearing with me. It looks like we're back running, and that's great. So thank you very much for those of you who did tell me that I was buffering. Yeah, I could see I had a little bit of trouble, and we're back. So luckily, by using StreamYard, we've got that. We've got our stream back, but StreamYard allows you, if you drop a connection, to pick it right back up again, luckily. So thank goodness for that. So we're going to think about closing out the live stream within the next few minutes. So we're going to head over to... Yeah, just go to my front page. Cooking with Q and More is going to do a continuation of what we're doing here on the live stream. So we'll just wait a second for him to get started, and then we'll head over there as soon as he gets it up and running. I'll drop the link in the chat so that you can connect with it easily. Oh, thank you, Angela Queen 2004, for joining us at TubeBuddy.com. For those of you who haven't already seen it, I was hoping we were going to get this to over that 200 mark. That's where our connection dropped off for me. See if we managed to do it. I would love it if she hit that 200. We all know what it's like to feel we all know the feeling of hitting these different milestones. Hopefully she got it. My connection still doesn't seem to want to be working very great. So we'll go back and forth between windows, but I'll show you TuberChat.com as well, and then hopefully you can do like Angela Queen 2004 just did and hop on our email list so that I can let you know everything that we're doing here at TuberChat. And like I keep saying, I'm looking for creators to feature across all of our social networks right now. Okay, I'm not sure if Sister Diva hit her 200 or not, unfortunately, but hopefully she did. And then it looks like Amanda from the Hoops Family Network has got our link to Cooking with Q and More. And that's it. So thank you, everyone, for joining us today. The live stream will allow you to connect with people for another second or two. But afterwards, if you want to connect, continue connecting with people, head over to, I didn't mean to do that. I put it in the wrong account here. Head over to this link that the Hoop Family Network and Tuber Chat have dropped for those of you who'd like to connect with me personally. My name is Kevin K. I just dropped a message for you there in the bottom of the chat, and you can connect with me. Make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already to Tuber Chat. Right here, we'll click the red button, and then as well, you turn on the bell notifications so that you keep aware of when we are live streaming next. We should be back on Friday. I will schedule those out as quick as I can. Thank you for all the kind words, Pretty Saucy and everybody else. Thank you for joining us here. And we will be back again. I'm not sure about the times, so please keep the bell notifications on so that you can be aware. And again, just make sure you're subscribed. And I will be happy to see everybody over at Cooking with Q and More right now. So long, everybody. Thank you.